Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel, Mr. Footballer Loons, and today we are doing Game Week 18 of the Barclays Premier League predictions. This is going to be a short video after there's only 5 games going on. I don't know why, but there is just 5 games. But we will be starting off on the 18th of December, Aston Villa home against Burnley. I'm going to say 2-1 Aston Villa. Now Aston Villa does have Steven Gerrard in charge. They got a good 2-0 win against Norwich last time. It was very good. You know, they completely deserved it. Norwich doesn't create much, so it was kind of an easy game. But Burnley, last game they did draw 0-0 against West Ham, which is very good. And they can compete with those kind of teams. But I think Aston Villa, the front three they got, and the home, and the manager Steven Gerrard, and their momentum after this good form, I think they'll be too easy. But I think Burnley, you know, they'll just get an odd goal from a corner. Chris Wood or Ben Mee, you know, the usual, just get a random goal out of nowhere. But we're going to move on to Leeds United home against Arsenal. I'm going to say 2-1 Arsenal. Now Leeds United did get absolutely destroyed and battered by Manchester City 7-0, which is crazy. Not like them to be like that, because they do have a good manager. And now they're home. They've got a good manager. You know, Calvin Phillips, I believe, is coming back. I'm not too sure if he is back. But if he does come back, that'll be insane. Because that's what they need. They need help in the defence. Because Mezia actually played pretty decent against Man City. It's just a defence for Leeds. They got a good attack. You know, Daniel James, Rafinha, and Patrick Bamford. I think those three are superb. And they've also got Jack Harrison. Those can be really good. And they got Calvin Phillips. But in my opinion, the defence is all over the place. And they need to fix their defence. But I think because they got the fans on their side this time against Arsenal, and Arsenal, in my opinion, aren't good as Man City, I think they'll have a chance. And they'll really go for it. And I think they will be a bit more dominant over Arsenal. I think they'll be back. Because they were pretty dominant over Chelsea when they did only just about lose against them, because they gifted them 3 goals. But Leeds are really unlucky. I think this would be a good time. They could even get a point, but in my opinion, Arsenal, they're in too good form. Leeds are in too bad form, and I think it'll be 2-1. Moving on to a whole new day, 19th of December, Wolverhampton Wanderers are home against Chelsea. I'm saying 1-0 Chelsea. Wolves did get a good win away against Brighton, but in my opinion, you know, it was a pretty even game between Wolves and Brighton. Could go either way. And really, Wolves, they lost against Man City. They lost against Liverpool, getting 2 or 3 shots. And they only got 8 shots against Brighton. They're not creating enough. And really, against Chelsea, the amount they created against Everton, they had 81% possession, which is honestly crazy against Everton. They only got a point. But I think this will be low scoring, because Wolves, you know, they got low scoring games against Liverpool and Man City. So they'll be the same, because Chelsea are quite similar level to them. But I don't see Wolves getting anything in this game, even if they are home. Moving on, Newcastle United home against Manchester City. I'm saying 2-1. Now, yes, Leeds did lose 7-0 against Man City, and Newcastle and Leeds, there's not much between them. But Newcastle are home. Last game, they only lost 3-1 against Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool are quite unsporting, in my opinion, because Hayden was on the ground, and they just played on. With 10 men, then they're not going to kick it out or anything. They just go on. And, you know, the manager didn't care. None of the players did. So, that was unfair for Newcastle. And Shelvey was a bit reckless. You know, he passed it. He thought someone was behind him, but they weren't, and just gave Liverpool a good opportunity. But Dubravka did play really well. Newcastle's goalkeeper did play really well. Shelvey did, with that absolute cracker goal against Liverpool when they took the lead. But I think they're home. I think it'll be quite a similar game. Man City with a lot of shots, but Newcastle's defence seemed much better. But in my opinion, they still need a defender. There is rumours about Kieran Trippier coming to Newcastle. If Newcastle can get that in January, if they can get him, that would be superb. Probably not going to get him, but that is just a rumour. Moving on, Tottenham home against Liverpool. I'm saying 1-1. Now, Liverpool did be pretty dominant over Newcastle, but they got gifted 2 goals against Newcastle, and that's not what you want. They do create a lot, and that's a good thing. But usually Spurs can get these odd games where they do just draw against teams like Liverpool, Man City. They've done it previously, and they used to be a decent team in top 6. Yes, they don't win anything, but they're usually in top 6. Well, they used to be always in top 6. And I think they're home. They got the home fans with them. They'll be able to boost on and get a draw. I think they're slowly putting on form. But after this game, I think Liverpool will probably get a win, whoever's in the next game. But yeah, this is just a bit of a drop down, I think, for Liverpool. That will be the end of my video. Hopefully you can like and subscribe. And always remember to turn on notifications to never miss one of my fantastic YouTube videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.